you guess which era I'm trying to capture right now? Like, I'm pretty sure it's been at least 4 years since I last touched this wig. But anyway, so if you're watching this video, I want you to take it about as seriously as you're taking me right now, dressed this way. That is my disclaimer. Please don't take this to heart, but maybe also kind of do, depending. Because the truth is, what I'm about to mention is a little bit deep, a little bit more serious. As Lolitas, I'm quite certain that all of us have one thing in common at least, and that is a love for shopping for new items. It is possible, however, to take that a little bit to the extreme. And listen, most of you aren't ever gonna have to worry about this, but in the off chance that you just happen to, check off a little bit of these things that I'm about to mention, like, I don't know, maybe all of them, maybe, just take a pause and ask yourself if there's perhaps something else going on with you and your life. And so the question is, at what point does Lolita become an addiction? If you ever find yourself looking up where you can get a small loan to buy an Usakumya bag or a Kumakumya-chan bag, you might have a problem. When your credit card is constantly dropping to zero after making your monthly payments because you keep buying things, you may have a problem. When you consider selling a bodyline dress on eBay for over $100 or more just so that you can pay for actual brand, you might have a problem. When you come up with lies like you have some mysterious illness and you need surgery, or maybe your friend got kidnapped and there's a ransom, and you just have all these excuses to get money from your dad, you might have a problem. If you're having a wedding and you have a budget of about maybe $5,000 and you're spending $4,500 on a made-to-order brand dress, then you might have a problem. If you have a lot of bills to pay but you're spending the entirety of your stimulus check on Lolita, you might have a problem when you honestly consider that it might be acceptable to go into a little bit of debt just to get a hold of baby's unpredictable restock of their heart apron skirt. You might have a problem. When you drop $600 on a print that you don't even necessarily like, you just want it to feel like a more accomplished Lolita, you might have a problem. When the entirety of your paycheck is going straight towards Lolita and none of it towards your phone or your food, you might have a problem. If you notice that a $100 bill falls out of your friend's bag, and instead of giving it back to them, you hold on to it and wait to deposit it into an ATM so that you can use it to pay for one of your dream dresses, you might have a problem. When you and your spouse both receive money as a wedding present and you want to spend it entirely on Lolita, you might have a problem. If your parents are giving you school money for books and ramen and stuff, but you spend it entirely on Lolita, you might have a problem. If you're willing to purchase any brand dress because it's a good deal and not just because you actually like it, you might have a problem. When you're used to the shipping costs of whatever you're buying internationally being higher than just the items themselves, you might have a problem. If you constantly find yourself recycling every single dress that you buy just to keep up with new prints instead of just keeping a few and enjoying them for what they are, you might have a problem. And that's it. That's all there is. If you checked off maybe like one of these things, I'm sure you're good. If you find that maybe you checked off like half or more, maybe you should seek like a financial advisor or maybe some kind of therapist who specializes in handling money and also shopping addictions and stuff. I mean, they're out there and they exist for a good reason. I think it takes a strong individual to admit to themselves that they might have a problem, but yeah. And you know what? For the record, I'll go ahead and put it out there. I did in fact consider one of these things. The first one. Once upon a time in my life, I was like, can I just take out like maybe $100 loan just so I could get this Kumakumya-chan bag because it's a pretty good deal and he's just so cute. I mean, who cares if I have to pay back $200 the following week? It'll be fine. Obviously though, I did not go through it. I've never taken out a loan for Lolita. I don't think I've ever taken out a loan, period, actually. Owing money scares me, so I don't know, have you ever considered doing anything out of the ordinary to get Lolita before? Like big or small? I feel like most people at some point would have, but probably wouldn't want to admit it. I just think it's normal to at least consider doing things. You know, of course, ultimately deciding, no, of course I'm not gonna do that, but it's okay to think about it. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have for now. So thanks for watching if you watched, and I will see you next time. Bye!